All right, so we're going to be teaching you 5 crucial tips for your basic step, be it a forward and back basic or a side to side basic. These rules apply to dancing at any level, anywhere. So let's do this. This is going to make your salsa basic stand out from everybody else's. So first things first, remember to stand up straight, roll your shoulders back and just relax into it. Let's do a basic step. Starting forward on the left foot, ready and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and stop. Up, your left foot is forward. It's a count of 1. Take a look down at your left foot. See the direction. If it is pointing directly straight ahead, that's fine. But ideally, you want a 2 to 3 degree outward tilt. That is to your left with your left foot. By tilting your foot outward, you give the dance a much better look. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. What do you want to avoid? Well, if you didn't point your toes outward, you might have an inward tilt with your feet, which would end up looking like, that's right, would end up looking like this, like an inward tilt with the feet. You want to avoid that at all costs. You do that by tilting your foot just a little bit outward, 2 to 3 degrees. You'll have a great looking basic step. Let's try that. Ready and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, stop. Looking good. Tip number 2, you want to make sure that when you dance your basic step, you're actually moving your body forward and back. What do I mean by that? Your body comes forward over your feet and back over your feet. A lot of people when learning don't commit their weight over their feet, specifically over the balls, the forward parts of their feet. What they do is they just put their feet out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. You want to make sure when you move, your body actually moves over your feet, forward and back. Let's try that. Your body moving forward, your body moving back. Ready and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, stop. Looking good. Now your body's moving forward and back. That's great. But a lot of times when people start moving forward and back, they run into problem number 3. And that is the bounce. The bounce is what happens when you start moving your body and it's a brand new feeling to you. So you start bouncing forward and bouncing back. And the fact is, if you were dancing swing, this would be what it would all be about, the bounce. But in salsa, all you want to be is smooth. What that means is you're going to move your body forward and back smoothly along the floor. You want to take a look at your head. Make sure your head does not bounce. So when you're practicing this, in front of the mirrors, I know you're all going to be doing that, you want to make sure that your head stays at a consistent level when you practice. You want to make sure that you're gliding your feet about 1/4 of an inch off the floor as you move forward and back, and there's no bounce, no bouncing. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4, such an easy tip. Take a look. When your hands are down by your sides and you dance, it gives it a very lifeless look. It's like, okay, I'm dancing, but you don't have any feeling. The minute you bring your hands up and even just let them relax above your waist, and we'll get into the footwork and the way you move your hands with your feet in a second, but the minute you bring your hands up, you immediately are more engaged. It immediately ups your entire body, gives you a more forceful look. You want to make sure that you always dance with your hands above your waist in what we call neutral position, which is just hands relaxed right in front of you, palms facing towards your stomach. Don't get into, a Hulk Hogan pose. Make sure to relax and just kind of keep your hands at your waist. Piece of cake when you dance. We're going to teach you a little bit about how to move your hands a little bit later, but for now, as long as they're up, you're doing a great job. This is specifically important for the followers because the guys, the leaders are going to be asking for those hands, and if they're always at your waist, they'll always know where to come get them. So keep the hands at the waist. Let's do all the 4 tips we've done so far. Ready and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, stop. Very good. Now, the most important tip. This is it. This is a gold mine. This is a gold at the end of the rainbow. This is everything. If you get this one single tip, your salsa dancing will be phenomenal, especially in social dance situations. The tip is simply this: small steps. Small steps. Small steps. Small steps. What do I mean by small steps? I mean probably the size of your own shoe print. And when I'm in class, I often say half the size of your own shoe print. So obviously, I'm taping a DVD right now. I'm taking bigger steps. I need to show it to you. But let's actually show you what I'll dance like in an actual social dance situation, in an actual club. My steps will be very small, as will yours. By half of your own shoe print. I'm going to go with my whole shoe print, but that's about it. This is going to do so many things, and I'll tell you what they are right after we practice it. Let's do it. Small steps. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Side, basic, small. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Forward, basic, small, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, stop. What you'll immediately notice when you take small steps is 1. This is important. You look better. It looks better to take small steps. A lot of people, when they're first learning salsa dance, the big steps combined with the fast music can make it really, really tough to dance. The minute you take smaller steps, you are more controlled and you will look 100 times better. That alone would be a good enough reason, but there's more. Number 2, the reason you want to take small steps is you'll be able to dance to the faster music. The music in salsa can get really, really quick. Talking about really, really quick. The smaller the steps you take, the easier time you'll have dancing to the faster music. That's bonus number 2. Bonus number 3 to small steps, which is equally important, is we hope that this DVD gets you out into the clubs, gets you out salsa dancing. And the first thing you'll notice when you get out there is there's a whole lot of other people out there salsa dancing. And that means the smaller steps you take, you'll actually be able to dance in a smaller space. You'll be more compact. You will not have injuries with other people. You'll not run into other people. You'll be the person on the dance floor that looks controlled, stylish, and graceful, not running into other people on the floor as you dance. Those are some serious bonuses to small steps, so I hope you take them to heart. Let's practice these entire 5 tips, standing up straight, nice and relaxed, basic, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, stop. Now how's that for crazy?